Sammy! Where are you right now? The dishes I asked you to do aren't done yet.
Sorry, Helen. I'm really not feeling well. My stomach is tight and I can't move much at the moment. I'm just trying to rest in bed.
What? Why are you indulging yourself like this? Pregnancy isn't an illness, you know.
Well, you're right, Helen. Pregnancy isn't an illness, but I have a high-risk pregnancy. My doctor has advised me to take it easy and not exert myself too much.
I understand that you're on maternity leave and spending more time at home, but that doesn't mean you can slack off on your responsibilities. You should still be able to manage the housework, right?
I wish I could, Helen. But right now, my priority is taking care of myself and the baby. It's not that I'm trying to avoid my responsibilities, but I have to listen to the medical advice and make sure I'm doing what's best for the health of both me and my baby.
I guess I can understand that. Your health and the baby's well-being are important. I just thought that since you're not working, you could at least contribute more around the house.
That still works. I should be mostly on bed rest, you know.
Bed rest? That's a bit dramatic.
I know I can't stay in bed all day, so I've been doing what I can. I don't want to risk anything happening to the baby, you know. Can't you help with the housework a little? You're just watching TV in your room, right?
Stop complaining and get things done quickly. Otherwise, you'll end up regretting it.
Please stop threatening me like that.
It's not a threat. I'm serious.
You're too much. The other day, you threw my things away just because I talked back.
You were at fault, you know. In this house, what I say is absolute.
Forcing me to weed under the scorching sun while I'm struggling with morning sickness? That's way out of line.
I've said it many times. Pregnancy is not an illness. Your things were thrown away because you're a bad daughter-in-law. I hope you deeply reflect on that.
Jeez. You've changed, you know.
How?
When I met you for the first time, you said you were happy to have a nice girl like me in your family.
Well, Gardner was still here back then. I had to play the role of a kind mother-in-law. He seemed to really like you, always nagging me to treat you well.
So when he passed away, you changed your color?
You got it right. There's no way I would like the thief who stole my precious son.
So I guess your attitude towards me won't change in the future.
Good. Finally, some obedience. And don't forget to vacuum the floors while you're at it. They haven't been cleaned in ages.
Fine, I'll add vacuuming to the list.
And make sure you do a thorough job. I don't want to see a single speck of dust anywhere.
I'll do my best to meet your high standards.
That's what I expect. And while you're cleaning, don't forget to organize the bookshelf in the living room. It's a mess.
I'll take care of it. Anything else?
Yes, actually. I want you to wash all the windows in the house. They are so grimy, it's embarrassing.
All right, I'll grab the cleaning supplies and get to work on the window as well.
And when you're done with everything, I want you to prepare a nice dinner for Vincent and me. Something fancy, like a gourmet meal.
You want me to cook dinner too?
Yes, and make sure it's something impressive. I want to show Vincent what a capable wife looks like.
All right, I'll do my best to impress both of you with my cooking skills.
See that you do. And remember, if you mess any of this up, there will be consequences.
Understood. I'll make sure everything is done to your satisfaction.
Good. Now get to work. I'll be watching to make sure you don't slack off.
I'm on it.
Hey, honey. How's your business trip going? Is it a good time to chat?
Oh, hey. What's going on? I'm kind of swamped at the moment, so I hope it's not urgent.
Working this late, huh? Must be pretty hectic during the business trip. I get it. There's always so much to take care of.
Yeah, you can say that again. It's been a whirlwind of meetings, presentations, and networking. But hey, that's all part of the job, right?
Absolutely. So what's on your mind? Is everything okay?
Well, actually, I've been contemplating something for a while now. I'm thinking of moving out.
Moving out? Whoa, hold on a sec. What's brought this on? You used to say you were happy living here.
Yeah, things have changed, Vincent. Ever since your mom. Well, let's just say she hasn't been the most pleasant person to be around. It's been tough dealing with her constant criticism and negative energy.
Come on, Emmy, she hasn't changed a bit. You know how she is. It's just her way of showing concern, even if it comes across as overly critical.
Since your dad got sick and passed away, she did change, you know.
How?
She throws all of the housework on me, and if she doesn't like the way I do things, she yells at me. Lately, she's even resorted to throwing things my way.
That's called tough love, isn't it?
Are you taking her side?
She's being tough for your own good. Don't you get it? Lately, you've just been lounging around and pushing all the chores onto her.
I'm pregnant.
So what? Pregnancy isn't an illness.
You two are saying the same thing. You know that I have a high-risk pregnancy and need to take it easy.
I'm a man, so I don't really know about pregnancy. So what's the deal? Did she say something to you again?
When I wasn't feeling well and was resting, she demanded that I wash the dishes and clean.
If you don't like it, just say no.
If I refuse, I don't know what she might do. I'm worried sick about what might happen to the baby. So I think it's better to move out and just get a place for us alone. It would reduce stress and be better for the baby.
Why don't you move out alone then?
What?
I don't even mind divorcing you if you'd like.
Divorce?
If you dislike her that much, there's no future for us.
But we're expecting. Can't we just live separately from her?
Nope. I can't leave her alone. Especially now that Dad's gone.
But
I'm an only child, so I should look after her. You can go to your parents or do whatever you want.
that doesn't mean we have to get divorced.
If you can't get along with her, then we have no other choice. I'm not planning to separate from her, you know.
Have you always been this much of a mama's boy?
What did you say? Is it wrong to care about my mother?
That's fine, but aren't you crossing the line? When we got married, you said you would prioritize me the most.
A wife and a mother are different, you know. A wife can be replaced by anyone, but there's only one mother in the world.
That's a harsh way to put it.
Hey, just thought I'd let you know, even if we end up going our separate ways, I won't be paying any child support.
What in the world are you talking about?
Relax, I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying it's entirely up to you. I won't force anything on you.
I don't understand. Child support is a legal obligation, regardless of our personal choices.
Oh, forget it. I didn't mean to get into a legal debate. I just wanted to make it clear that I won't be a burden on you financially.
Well, it's not about burdening me. It's about providing for our child. It's a shared responsibility.
Ugh, fine. Let's drop it. I've got things to do anyway. I'm busy.
Wait, Vincent, we need to talk about this.
Look, I'm willing to accept whatever decision you make. Take your time to think it through while I'm away on my business trip.
But we can't just brush this off. It's an important matter that affects our child's well-being.
I know, and I'm not trying to avoid it. I just need some time to process everything. We can discuss it when I get back.
Okay, but please understand that this is something we need to address sooner rather than later.
I hear you. I promise we'll have a proper conversation when I return.
Hey, Emmy! I heard from Vincent. Are you seriously considering getting a divorce?
Well, I'm not entirely sure yet. I haven't made up my mind about it.
Oh, thank goodness. Finally, you're thinking about leaving, huh? I can't even tell you how relieved I am. I mean, let's be honest. You've been dealing with Vincent's nonsense for way too long. It's about time you took a step towards a brighter future. I can finally breathe easy now. And hey, at least I won't have to see the face of the useless daughter-in-law anymore.
Helen?
Oh, still hesitating, huh? Come on, Emmy. I know deep down you want to get away from Vincent. The signs have been there for ages. Just file for divorce already and be free from his drama.
It's not that simple. We're expecting a child together.
There are plenty of single moms out there in the world. You can do it too.
I still hope to raise a child together with him.
Do you want to be punished again?
Excuse me?
You've got quite a big belly now.
Yes?
It looks like a balance ball, so I just want to hop on top.
You're despicable. That's your grandchild in my belly.
If you divorce him, that child is a stranger to me.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Really? Lucky me.
My unborn child is important to me. Staying with you puts its life at risk, so I can't do it.
But where are you going? Your parents live quite far from here, right?
I'll find a place to rent.
Good for you. File for divorce, too.
That's something Vincent and I will decide together.
No. Do it right away.
I can't decide on my own.
You know, he also wants it, too. He doesn't want a wife who uses pregnancy as an excuse to neglect housework. So when he returns from his business trip, we'll start divorce proceedings right away.
But let me stay here for a bit longer.
Why? Don't you want to leave right away?
I need some time to find a new place.
Well, the divorce is decided, so you're completely useless now. Get lost quickly.
Please. I haven't found a place to live yet.
Why not try camping out somewhere?
That's not possible. I want to avoid putting stress on my body. I'm concerned about the baby.
I don't care. Since you're getting a divorce, I have nothing to do with you or the child. Just disappear from my sight.
Understood. I'm done here.
Oh, good.
When I just got married, you were really sweet, and I was genuinely happy back then. Vincent was caring too, and we were in love.
What the heck? Are you trying to reminisce or something? Don't get sentimental on me now.
I believe that the person I married was the real you, so I endured all the criticism and negativity for so long.
Spare me. There's no such thing as a good relationship between in-laws. Don't delude yourself with fantasies of harmony and understanding.
I finally understand that now, okay? I won't be subjecting myself to this toxic environment any longer.
Obviously. I don't ever want to see your face again. Pack up your stuff and get out of my house.
Well, thank you for everything. Goodbye.
Don't think you can just walk away without consequences. You'll regret this decision.
I've made up my mind. I deserve to be in a place where I'm valued and respected. I won't let your negativity define my life anymore.
Oh, spare me the melodrama. You're just running away from your responsibilities.
Running away? No, I'm choosing to prioritize my own well-being and the well-being of our child. Staying in this toxic environment isn't healthy for any of us.
Whatever. Just remember, you won't find anyone better than my son. Good luck trying to find someone who will put up with you.
I don't need someone like your son in my life. I deserve someone who treats me with kindness and respect. And as for finding someone, I'm not worried. I'm confident that I'll find happiness on my own terms.
We'll see about that. Just make sure you're out of here by the end of the week.
I'll make sure to handle my departure promptly. Goodbye, Helen. I hope you find some happiness in your own life someday.
Emmy!
What's going on, Helen?
Why aren't you answering the phone? I've been trying to get a hold of you for hours.
Sorry about that. I'm at the hospital for a checkup right now. Is everything okay?
Come back.
Why? What's the matter? You kicked me out, remember?
I know. Look, I'm retracting that. Just come back. I thought about it, and it's clear that you're having trouble finding a place to live, right?
Not at all. Right after you kicked me out, I called my parents, and my dad came to pick me up. I'm staying with them now.
I see. But you can't stay there forever, can you? It's not a permanent solution. Just come back here as soon as possible and we can work things out.
Why? Did something come up?
Vincent brought a strange girl here. A blondie with a plastic face and skimpy dress.
Oh, that's his girlfriend.
What? You knew?
I could somewhat understand why you became cold after Gardner passed away, but when he started giving me a cold shoulder, I sensed something was off.
Okay.
He started working late and going on business trips all of a sudden. On top of that, he mentioned divorce, even though we're about to become parents. So, I hired someone to look into it.
Like a private detective?
Yeah, my dad introduced me to his acquaintance. Turns out he's been cheating on me with a jobless girl 10 years younger than him. She's the girl who's at your place now.
I had no idea he was having an affair. And with a flashy girl like that.
But from now on, you'll be living with her. You better try to get along.
No way. I won't let her stay here. Listen, it's unbelievable. She doesn't do any housework. Even when I give her instructions, I don't know if she has some hearing problem or just ignores me, but she never listens. When I scolded her, she grabbed me and dared to say stuff like, "Shut up, old lady." It was really scary.
Aw, sounds like you've got a boisterous future daughter-in-law now.
No way. Who would want a girl like that? Living with that rough, arrogant girl is way worse than having you around.
But you kicked me out.
So I'm telling you to come back. I'll be in trouble without you around, you know?
I promised I wouldn't come back, remember?
Oh, come on.
Well, now let's add another villain here.
What?
Emmy? Why is Mom here too?
Vincent?
Ugh. Emmy, what the heck are you doing?
Can I have a little time right now?
Well, I have the day off today, but...
I want you and your mom to face reality together.
What the heck?
Even though your mom treated me horribly, you never defended me, right?
Of course not. She's always right. You were slacking off too much.
You didn't really think that, did you?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Vincent, you sided with me because you thought she wasn't fit to be your wife, right?
No, that's not it.
He pretended to be on your side because he wanted to be with his girlfriend. Oh, just so you know, denying the affair is pointless now. I told your mom earlier, but I've hired a private detective. I have evidence.
Uh-oh.
I know everything. Even when you claimed to be on a business trip. You were actually on a date with her. When I messaged you the other day, you were with her, right?
I admit, cheating was wrong, but you wanted to leave the house, didn't you?
Your mom was treating me horribly, but you didn't stand up for me. What else could I do other than leave?
Well...
I became a nuisance to you, I guess. Taking advantage of your mom bullying me. You used it as an excuse to get a divorce, right?
It's not true, right, Vincent?
Mom, don't believe a word she says. She just wants to blame me.
You can't talk your way out of it. Well, you must be happy to have gotten rid of me as you wished. Your mom doesn't seem too pleased, though.
I finally got rid of the pest that was bothering us, only to find a new one. This time it's worse than a pest. It's a virus.
Too bad.
A virus? That's harsh.
Why didn't you tell me that you had a girlfriend?
Sorry, Mom. I couldn't bring myself to admit I was cheating.
Don't tell me you're thinking about getting married to her.
Well, actually, she's pregnant, and we're planning to get married as soon as the divorce is finalized.
She's already pregnant?
Well, then getting married is the only option. From what I've found, she used to hang out with shady people, and she seems quite tough. Watch out, Helen.
Shady people?
Geez, don't say unnecessary things. Mom, you kicked her out because you thought she wasn't a good wife, right? The new girlfriend looks flashy, but she's really a nice girl. You'll come to like her soon.
That's not happening. She doesn't do any housework. And her language is terrible. There's absolutely no chance of accepting her as my family.
Don't you want me to be happy?
Of course I do. But I don't want a defiant daughter-in-law. Break up with her right away.
Jeez.
Anyway, I don't like any woman getting close to my precious son, no matter who.
You see, Vincent, she isn't wishing for your happiness. She just wants to claim you as her possession.
No way. Are you really that kind of person? Please, Emmy, come back. You're better than that flashy girl. I apologize for everything.
I already said no earlier.
I'll do anything to earn your forgiveness.
I don't want your apologies now. And we've already filed for a divorce, so forget it.
There was a time we got along well, remember?
No, I want nothing to do with you anymore.
Then what am I supposed to do?
You just need to live happily with your son and his future wife.
I don't want that. Vincent, break up with her now. Call off the divorce.
Cut the crap, Mom. You kicked her out.
You did too.
Enough. I don't want my happiness interfered with, so I'm cutting ties with you.
Are you throwing your mother away?
In the end, both of you were pretending to care about each other while only thinking of yourselves.
Are we done now? I'm out of here.
Wait, I'll demand alimony and child support from you.
What? I can't pay. I'm using my money for the wedding with her. Plus, she's pregnant. I'm already overwhelmed with that. I beg you not to meddle with my happiness.
You think you could get away so easily after betraying me and our baby? I don't care if you have to borrow, but pay up. Ask your girlfriend to help you.
Stop it. She's not working, so she has less money than I do. If she finds out about this, she might call off the marriage.
Then you just have to figure it out.
I told you I don't have money. Consider my situation.
None of my business.
Mom? Can you pay on my behalf? You'll do that for me, right? I'm your precious son, after all.
You've got to be kidding me. You're not my son.
What? You used to say I was the most important person in the world.
That was when you were mine and mine alone. If you care so much about another woman, I'll gladly cut ties with you.
What the heck, Mom?
Let's save the mother-son quarrel for later. I've said what I wanted. I'm leaving now.
Wait. We should meet up and talk.
Won't ever again.
Wait! Emmy, please come back.
I don't want to go into debt. Spare me. Despite talks of cutting ties and moving on, Vincent, Helen, and his girlfriend Helen found themselves still living together in the same house. It was a situation that had reached its boiling point, and Emmy, Vincent's assertive girlfriend, had demanded that they all leave. However, in an unexpected turn of events, Emmy managed to talk Helen down and convince her to stay. As a result, the three of them continued to coexist in the same space, creating an uncomfortable and tense atmosphere that lingers to this day. Adding to their already complicated situation, Vincent found himself drowning in debt after my attorney successfully negotiated alimony and child support payments. The financial strain only added fuel to the fire, intensifying the arguments and tension between the three residents of the house. According to a neighbor, Helen had even taken up a part-time job to help make ends meet, further highlighting the difficult circumstances they were facing. Meanwhile, I'm grateful that I made the decisions to leave the house when I could. I gave birth to a healthy baby girl and have been enjoying blissful times at my parents' house, surrounded by their love and support. As my maternity leave comes to an end, I'm making plans to enroll my daughter in daycare so that I can return to work. Despite the challenges, I'm committed to nurturing and raising her, knowing that I have the love and assistance of my parents to rely on. It's a relief to have escaped the toxic environment and to be able to focus on building a better future for myself and my child.